Welcome to today's episode of Korean Expression of Resilience, where we explore idioms and proverbs that reflect strength, patience, and the will to rise again. Today's expression is 와신상담, a phrase rooted in ancient Chinese story but deeply embedded in Korean language and culture. We'll also take a look at how this timeless concept connects with the recent history of Korean MLB player Jung Hoo Lee of the San Francisco Giants. Go Giants! Meaning of 와신상담. 와신상담 literally translates to lying on firewood and tasting gall. It refers to enduring great personal hardship to achieve a future goal, especially a goal of revenge, redemption, or triumph after a loss. It captures the spirit of never forgetting one's failures and turning them into fuel for success. Historical background. The origin of this expression lies in the spring and autumn period of ancient China and involves two rival kingdoms, Yue and Wu. In Korean translation, Wall, Nation Wall, and Nation All. First, the king of Yue, Goujian, Gucheon in Korean pronunciation, suffers a devastating loss in war. The Wu army defeats Yue and King Goujian is taken prisoner. After he is released, Goujian returns to his kingdom and vows revenge. To remind himself of the humiliation he suffered, he sleeps on a bed of firewood every night, an uncomfortable, prickly surface that keeps him mindful of his defeat. This is the 와신 part, 와 lying on, 신 firewood, lying on firewood. Years later, King Goujian rebuilds his kingdom, trains his army, and eventually conquers Wu in a sweeping act of revenge. The second part of the story, but the story doesn't end there. The king of Wu, Huchai, in Korean pronunciation Bucha, barely escapes with his life. Devastated by his defeat, he adopts his own form of self-discipline. To never forget the bitterness of his loss, he hangs a dried bear's gallbladder in his bedroom and tastes its bitterness every day. This is the 상담 part. 상, tasting, 담, gallbladder, tasting gall. For nearly 20 years, Fuchai lives with the bitter taste of failure, planning his return. When the opportunity comes, he strikes back and kills Goujian, reclaiming his honor. Together, 와신상담 embodies the stories of both kings, those who refused to let defeat define them and instead use it to grow stronger. Modern reflection, Jung Hoo Lee and the spirit of 와신상담. This timeless idiom came to mind as I watched recent highlights of Jung Hoo Lee, the rising Korean outfielder for the San Francisco Giants. Jung Hoo first rose to stardom in the Korean Baseball League. He is a son of a Jongbom Lee. Jongbom Lee is very famous Korean baseball star in the 1980s and 90s. And Jung Hoo is his son, becoming one of his top hitters. In 2024, he made a leap to Major League Baseball, a challenging transition for any player. However, his debut season took a painful turn just a few months in. Actually, in November 2024, Jung Hoo suffered a major injury while playing in the outfield. I watched the episode. I saw he was injured and it was it. His season ended early, and with that came months of silence, recovery, and rehabilitation. No lights, no crowds, just quiet perseverance. He embodied the heart of 와신상담, enduring discomfort, and staying focused on the long road back. And now in 2025, Jung Hoo Lee is showing us what determination can lead to. Just last weekend, he hit 3 home runs, wow, in a 3-game away series against the New York Yankees on one of the biggest stages in basketball. No, not basketball, baseball. Like the Kings of Yue and Wu, Jung Hoo did not let injury and setback define him. Instead, he used the pain as motivation. He has come back stronger, sharper, and more focused than ever. Takeaway: the expression 와신상담 reminds us that while hardship is part of the journey, it doesn't have to be the end. Whether in ancient kingdoms or modern sports, the path to redemption is built on discipline, memory, and patience. One more time, discipline, memory, and patience. Jung Hoo Lee's comeback is a powerful modern example of 와신상담, of using hardship as a stepping stone toward greatness. Thank you for joining me on this special episode of Korean Expressions of Resilience. If Jung Hoo Lee's story inspires you, or if you yourself have experienced your own 와신상담 moment, I'd love to hear about it. Until next time, stay strong and stay focused, and never forget why you started.